Yo, welcome back to Arkham Asylum Gaming. We have slacked on content to upload, but I figured, hey, we should probably get back into it and show you a little bit of what we've been doing lately on a game that literally has the worst YouTube content from what I can tell. Everything's super old, hard to find. This game has almost no tutorials on it. We're in Dayz. So essentially, think of this game as playing the real-life Walking Dead is about the best way to get it if you don't know what it is. But there's no tutorials. It doesn't tell you what to do. There's not really, any kind of, option for a map. When you hit the touchpad, it's just going to open up your inventory. And the inventory is kind of, I don't want to say super old school, but think back Resident Evil, combining, red herbs and green herbs and all that kind of stuff. Character health bar at the bottom right corner there is your thirst level, your hunger level, your temperature, your blood, and then your actual health, I guess, would be the plus symbol there. Freezing cold is where we're sitting at right now. You got to stay moving. We got to find clothing. We're just going to kind of get into it right away. Now, I did just join a random PvE server. I don't know if they have anything boosted. You can find a tourist map. If we can find a tourist map, that's going to kind of show at least your location and give you a better idea. But I definitely recommend downloading the iZurvive app. It's not survive with an S, but Zurvive. But when you first start out, you're going to be a fresh spawn. You have nothing on you except for a bandage, 2 pieces, and a glow stick for when it gets nice and dark. This will be your inventory slots, t-shirt and shoes, and some crappy hiking pants. Each new piece of clothing that you get, you can swap out, and it's going to give you more items available, or more slot items, so you can carry more for different types of clothing. And they're also going to have insulation properties as well. So if you hover over your t-shirt, the top, you'll see where it shows the weight in the top right corner. The small box that popped up says bad insulation. Gives you a little description on what you're looking at. But we have got to find something. And denim shorts is all we got, and that's not going to help us very much right now. So, for starters, we're going to need to be in looking for clothing. I hear something in the background. I believe I joined an empty server. I did. So, I have no idea if they're boosted, if they have just regular vanilla settings as far as loot that we're going to find. A hockey helmet. Put that on, make our character look ridiculous. You want to keep your eye out for these if you have to hunker down for the night. I'm going to show you guys how to make a campfire and stuff. Things that nobody told me when we started playing this game. Ooh, look at that. You gotta always look behind this stuff. There's a knife right there. If for some reason you ever stand here, you don't see anything, push touchpad and look at. See, you can't see anything. I don't see anything here. But if you do a vicinity check, so you see right there in the top left it says vicinity. There's a gun magazine over here. So sometimes you move around, see, it's gonna disappear and back up. But let's collect that. 12 round U70. 380 rounds. It does matter in this game. Some spawn in full weapons with a clip when you find them, but everything's going to have a damage rating as well. So you'll see steak knife, and the circle up there next to where it says is yellow, and it says that it's damaged. Everything's going to have a certain level. Some servers, everything spawns in pristine, but this one apparently does not. So you want to put a weapon in your hand. And one thing they don't really tell you is, I'm hitting the trigger right now and nothing's happening. In order to actually engage, if somebody's attacking you and you're playing PvP or any kind of zombie that pops up, you actually have to hold the left trigger in to give kind of a block stance like that before you can hit the trigger to actually do any kind of damage to anybody. Well, it looks like it's, I don't know if it's getting dark or light. Ooh, what do we got? A shirt. Is it a better shirt? Bad insulation. Bad insulation. My shirt's worn. That one's badly damaged. Might as well just leave it there. What do we got there? 22 long rounds. And that's the crazy thing. You're going to have to make sure... Another shirt. Ooh, this has got duct tape in it. Duct tape, pretty important. You can actually patch your clothing in your backpacks and some of your gear with it. Oh, this shirt's pristine. So I'm going to put that X to put it into your hands, R1 to bounce back and forth between these, or L, or R1, R2, or I'm sorry, R1, L1. And then you'll see at the bottom there, press X to swap. But when you swap, the stuff stays in here. So you want to make sure you put it back in there. Just keep tapping back and forth. Transfer your stuff. Maybe save the shirt just in case, because you see right there. See, I have the shirt. I have the knife in my hand, but I'm hovering over the shirt here. It'll pop up bottom right corner. It says hold to combine. If I hold that, now I have the option to craft rags, which you can use for bandages, fire starters, things like that. We don't need to do that right now, but these are also little fireplaces, little campfires. Just tiny. The bigger ones I saw in that other building there, you're going to be hunting for food. You're going to find food too. But there's bear, wolves in certain areas. Oh yeah, I got a cowboy hat. Let's swap that sucker out. Booyah. I'll hold square down just to drop whatever you got. And some rounds there. Vicinity, check it. Game's kind of intricate when it comes to moving stuff around. What I should have done, I looked up there, I don't see any. The only way to figure your way out is to pretty much have that that app, and as you come in and out of these towns, there's going to be these white signs. Ooh, construction light. Once you get a base down, you can actually use these construction lights. Find a generator, gasoline. There's quite a bit to it. One thing to keep note of, though, in Dayz, there is no respawn point. You die, you die, you start all over. I'll put that on. Oh wow, now I look ridiculous. But every little bit of insulation helps, especially in this kind of cold environment they put you in. This is the Livonia map. Not near as cold as the standard map. It should be, oh crap, Chinaris? Alright, let's see how we fare. Maybe this guy's got something good on him. I'm gonna ruin my steak knife before I can even use it for anything worth it. Alright, I made it. Check his backpack. Bam, ruined, of course. If something's ruined, you cannot equip it. Make sure you look for that hard hat. Yeah, it's not really worth it. And these things just look like abandoned cars, always. They're all over the place, but do a vicinity check next to them. Look at that, found a pair of glasses. Classic glasses, I don't really need those. Looks like these are not, I don't know if these are going to be fully spawned cars in this server, but if they're not, you should be able to do this. Let's put that in your inventory. Sometimes you're going to find a car that can be operational, but you have to find certain things. But you're gonna see stuff like this where you gotta take the door. That's the only way you can carry it. You cannot put it in a backpack, anything. But you'll take it over to a car, or maybe you go, okay, I'm gonna drop you down right here, make this my little safe house for a minute, gather some materials up, and go start patching a car back together. Hopefully I can find a car to show you guys exactly how that looks. I won't have time to put it all together. It does take a while. But when you're learning, join a PvE server. Just save yourself the time, because people will kill you on site on PvPs. Some are no kill on site, or there's certain areas that are kill on site, and they'll have, like, say, PvE areas or safe zones that you can build and go out into the hot zones to gather the rest of your stuff. Yes, cargo pants and a crowbar. That's exactly what we want. Man, they're in crappy condition, but the point is I can hold 24, not 20. So let's swap these out. We're going to combine this. I'm going to craft these into rags. Now, one thing to note, it doesn't pop in your inventory. It just drops on the floor. That's it. You have to remember to take it if you do any kind of crafting like that. Tire repair kit, pretty self-explanatory. That can definitely be useful. If you get a car, that is. Just trying to find something useful here. I'm going to put this back in my hand now just in case. What you want to be on the lookout for, oh crap, is well. There's wells in pretty much every town. What do we got here? A raincoat. Some ammo. How good a condition is it in? Man, that sucks. It does have bad insulation. Badly damaged. Everything's badly damaged. Look at that. That is what we're talking about right there, though. Always got to keep your eye out for those tents. If I had a backpack, I can put these in there. But when you place these down, this is going to be your, part of your base, basically. It's going to give you extra storage. You're going to want to build a gate and a fence, which hopefully I can show you guys some of that. Maybe not. We'll keep the video slightly short, just so you guys kind of get an idea. And then maybe what I'll do is we'll do another video here, and I'll take you on to the server that we actually have been playing on for a while, which we have set up pretty good right now. But you'll just, I'll show you this right there. You press R, you should get your placement down. We'll just slap this sucker down because we're not really going to stay on this server anyways, to be honest with you. There we go. And then when you put this down, you can toggle all your openings, kind of fun. Good and close, you can keep certain sides open, not a big deal. Now when you're anywhere close to the actual tent bag, that always stays on the floor right there, and you'll get the option to pack it up and take it. So this tent right here, you can put 150 items into it. Well, each item, I guess, has a certain amount of space that it takes up. You can see the ammo, there's a little number in the top right corner on each one of these. This is worth 1 item slot. Duct tape worth 4, 2, 6, 2, so on and so forth. Like the tire repair kit's like 6 item slots. So when you have to, one thing that we definitely hate, there's not like a quick move or a quick transfer. You have to hold X on the item, tap L1 all while holding X. Scroll down to the canopy tent, again, still holding X, then let it go before it's going to go there. Now, when it's in here and you want to get it in your inventory, there is a quick over. I mean, you can put it to your hands, that's fine, but square will shoot it back to my inventory. So we're just going to pack this up and leave it for somebody else to find. Unless for some reason we start running into some, like, really good stuff. So, which honestly, I mean, this type of server is kind of what I like to play on. It's a little more challenging. None of your stuff's spawning in perfect or pristine. But we hadn't played in a while, so we jumped on a little bit easier server. This server might be kind of fun, though, to start ramping up your skill level a little bit as you get going. But you want the full experience. You go PvP or just spawn in on an official. When you spawn in on official, I mean, expect it to be extremely hard. You're not finding food as easy. Most of the time, honestly, you're just killing a zombie. If you kill one, usually they have stuff on them. Food, you know, maybe a piece of clothing, maybe a backpack or something. A flat ball cap. Something like that, but... Ooh. What is that? Oh. And yes, we can totally make our guy wear a dress, but we're not going to do that. Let's check in here. These rooms are always weird. Sometimes there's something hiding around here, but I'd really like to know where I'm at. Ooh, what do we got? Suit pants? And a jacket. What's the jacket insulation? Low. Oh, anything in there? Sometimes there is stuff that just hides, like right there. That is just a set of books, but sometimes you really gotta look in here, so just vicinity check it and you'll be aight. Christmas lights. Yep. Now again, if you find a generator... Ooh, we got a P1. We found a gun. Wow, that thing is in terrible shape, though. So, when you do find a weapon, though, you gotta look. Let's put this in... Oh, I can't even put that into my inventory because it's taking up too much space. So, sometimes you can just go here and then press X to swap it, but I'm limited on space right now, so... When you put the weapon into your hand, there's two grayed out areas right here. That right there for a suppressor, and that right there for the magazine. So you find the gun, that doesn't mean you can use it. We're going to have to find the P1 magazine with the bullets. And then in the description, it always tells you right there at the very end of that, uses 9x19 millimeter rounds, which we have 3 of. But our U70 only holds 380 rounds. So that is something you have to pay attention. I believe these are 380 rounds, yep. So, let's see if I can even... I have nothing that takes 1. Honestly, I'm just going to drop this gun. It sucks. Let's see. How many does this hold? This holds 12 rounds. So, just for example, I'm going to throw this into my hand right here. Now, the way you have to reload this is you actually have to hand reload the magazine. If you have a few on you and you have a magazine in the gun, you can, I think it's either hold triangle or tap triangle if you're on PlayStation, and it'll switch the magazine if you have it in your inventory. So say you have, a nice U70, 3 full clips in there, and your mags are all good, you're just gonna tap triangle or hold triangle. I'll have to look at the other server where I have actual weapons and ammo to show you guys. But magazine in the hand. If you're on not the right ammo, it's not going to show you that hold and combine in the bottom right corner. Hold and combine. Now you see that little option for R2 load magazine. You have to sit there and hold that sucker down. So now we have 10. Put it back in your inventory. Same thing with the, the 22 long rounds. Just because you have a box of these, I mean, they're still in a box. It's kind of weird. You actually have to put the rounds or the box in your hand. Now you can see the action, and actually it shows up in the bottom left corner to unpack that box. Then you'll actually get the piece of paper from the box, and you'll get the rounds, the 22 long rounds. You can put them both in your inventory. The paper becomes fire starter, and it's kind of stupid that it does it, but it actually does kind of become important when you start running out of stuff and can't figure out even how to start a fire. Let me see. I do got a crowbar. Let's back this up. So, because knives can be tricky to find, and you need them in order to make fire. Open cans of food. You can combine cans of food with a knife. You can find can openers, hatchets, machetes, stuff like that, and you have the option, but each thing that you use to open that can you'll spill food. So each can is going to have a little rating on it of how much food is actually in there. So can opener, you're going to spill no food, but you're sitting there prying it with a hatchet or a hammer, yeah, you can open it, but you might lose 50% of whatever food is in that can. They get pretty in-depth with it. So I'm going to make this crowbar. It's badly damaged, but we'll hold L3 for quick slot. We're going to put it there. So now, if you're holding R1, that's going to bring up your bar here. And if I go up on it, I have that red arrow on it, and press X. You get pretty quick at it. It's just, you just have to flick the stick up and hurry up and tap X. So, but it's a little inconvenient, but like I said, you do get quicker at it. So, and look at, there's a well, yay! So, let's see what it gives us the option for here. It's going to give us the option to drink. Ooh, there's something on there. Sewing kit. Awesome. You can fix your clothing with that. Oh, I accidentally pushed R3. Now, something to keep in mind. If your hands are dirty, you'll have the option to wash your hands. Wash your hands as often as if you need to, because if I have dirty hands and I'm doing this right here without finding a water bottle or a canteen, I will get sick. You'll get dysentery. Your character will literally start throwing up. You can do it from, if you cut up meat. Say you go fishing, we find a fishing pole, we get a hook made, all that kind of stuff we start making, or we find a hook, we go fishing, combine that with your knife, we make up some fish fillets, whatever. We decide we're gonna go drink and we don't have a bottle. Well, now we're drinking out of our hands, and again, you'll get sick again. So one thing to remember too is don't drink too fast. I mean, they literally brought out all the stops for this game. You drink too fast, you'll also get sick. So, and you can see the little dots, or the little arrows in the bottom right corner there of where my little bottle of water is. That's your thirst level. A couple times around, maybe once around, give it a little stop for a second, because you do not want to start getting your character sick. Gotta figure out what frickin' town I'm in. Oh, look at. Okay, so we've been playing this for quite a bit now on this Livonia map, which personally I do like better than the base game Chernarus map. The names are a little easier to pronounce. Base game map Chernarus is like all in Russian or something. If I don't find food soon, though, we're just going to end up dying. Oh, there's a chicken. I don't know if I can sneak up on this thing and get it. Can I get him? Yes! It worked! Oh my god. Yes, we now have a hen in our inventory. Now, it will go bad, too. It'll say right there in the top right corner on the description, remaining 100%. Female chicken, blah, blah, blah. But now, we need fire stat. So I don't know. We're probably going to want to go into a house. Hoping. Oh, yes. Sledgehammer. Extremely important. We're going to have to get into the whole crafting the bases and stuff like that, but that is pretty time consuming. We'll get into it though. Nothing really. I'd like another knife. Oh, car battery. Oh my god, I don't have enough. Can I take the wire from the battery? No, because I don't have enough frickin' space. Well, that's what you're looking for. You want that car battery. When you download that iSurvive app, you can set it so it'll show you like potential car spawn points. And just because you see the dot there doesn't mean that that's exactly where it's going to be. It'll be around that area. The spawn point has a radius. It'll be around there, but you're also on a public server, so don't expect it to be there, because if somebody else got to that car first, it's theirs. They fixed it, they take care of it, and yeah, you can find cars that are put together or sitting outside of somebody's base. Ooh, barrel. Anything in it? No. Now these become extremely important as well. If it's closed, you can pick it up and carry it. But if my base is, say over there at that building that we're looking at, you're carrying that sucker that far. That's all there is to it. But same thing like a tent, just R2, choose placement. It'll highlight white when you're good. And then you're just going to hold R2 to put it down. Open it up. But look at storage. You can use these for storage. You can set them outside and keep them open, and they'll actually collect water that you can fill your bottles and stuff up from. But again, it's an open barrel of water. You have to disinfect your water. You'll find like chlorine tablets and things like that around to help, you can disinfect. Oh, shit. You can disinfect your water. Oh, there's two of them. This is going to be fun. Let's see how we fare out here. Hungry, just want some food. My crowbar is not doing near the damage as that knife, but alright, do a vicinity check on them. Nothing on them. Ooh, rope. Oh, we need this so bad. We're gonna drop these Christmas lights because we don't even have a generator, so what's the point? You have to have rope and sticks in order to make any kind of like gate, fence, if you're starting to make a base. You can combine rags. Again, no tutorial. That you got to figure it out. There are YouTube videos out there. Just some of them are old, so don't freak out when it says, "Oh, this video was posted, 2 years ago" or something like that. Usually the information's still good, still valid. Sweet flashlight. Probably can't hold it. But again, vicinity check. Flashlight, cool, but look, gotta have the battery for it. Is there a fireplace in here is what I want to know. You can hear these zombies outside freaking out. Oh, hello, Mr. Priest. Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll go this way. You can hang out outside. Come on. Oh, that's outside. Let's shut that. And you can't get upstairs. Fun. Time to go. Right where? Oh, crap. He's gonna see it. Alright, well, let's just get this over with. Oh, come on. Where did he go? Oh. Wow, this is a laggy server. Of course, we're right there by the church. Oh, I know where we're at now. That red silo thing right there. I'm pretty sure we are in Toplin. Ooh, do you have... If I kill her, maybe I can get this backpack. You can find backpacks, but they... Come on. Damn it. No, we should be crouching also. You see in the bottom left corner there, it shows crowbar. And it's just your equipped item, and then there's your sprint. How long can you sprint? Oh, shit, there you are. Come here. Why don't you have a backpack or something then? I need to carry more stuff. Alright, let's just... But anyways, you see when I'm moving normal there, there's a little icon, like almost like a megaphone kind of symbol, or your chat symbol. If I crouch, now it's only giving me 1. If you make too much noise when you're walking around, that'll alert zombie presence. Leather sewing kit. You can stay there. Capri pants. That'll look fun. Okay, so we got a fireplace. Put that away. Now we gotta figure out how to make fire. We got a hen, we got a knife. I'm just worried that just by doing this, I'm gonna be screwed and not be able to take my knife and get this chicken cut up. So first, let's do this. Skin and quarter the chicken. Also might be screwed because I don't have any water to wash my hands, so when I eat, I'm probably gonna get sick, but okay, so we got some chicken. Great. Vicinity check shows it. Bones can be made into fishing hooks, so even though they don't sound like they're gonna be worth anything, they are. But how bad is my knife? Ruined. So that sucks, because now, even though it's in my hand, I can't do anything with this tree. And I need... So we're going to drop this. Let's see if I can do it with this. No. Can I do it with... Can I gather sticks with anything? No. Well, because we're going to die anyways, we're going to get rid of this crowbar. Right there, gather short stick. Now, if I'm doing this, I've not found any gloves. I haven't found anything. Guaranteed, I'm probably going to get caught. Okay, so I got 1 stick. And drop that by the fire. Because again, no tutorial. This is figure it out kind of thing. But they don't tell you. Gather short stick. Gather long stick. That's what we need, though. So far, I still have not gotten caught, which is insane. Okay, long stick, short stick. Okay. It's been so long since I've had to do this. I could have swore, maybe is it 2? I should be able to combine these. So we're going to drop that. Or is it... Craft improvised fishing rod. Nope. Okay, short stick. Is that rope? Nope. Another one. Let's go see if we can get it. Okay, so even though I'm doing it wrong, I am showing you guys something, I guess, there, because if you have 2 short sticks now, because I picked the one up and I combined it in my hand, and I have 2, which just shows you how many you have in the bottom right corner. It's so little. Like, there's a 5 in the top right corner of this little box, and there's a 2 down at the bottom of it, same side. 2 is your quantity, 5 is how much space it takes up in your inventory. But even with a stick being on the floor in the vicinity, you see it says combine. So look, I can craft a cooking stand, but I don't need a cooking stand, I need the fire pit. Or a campfire. Is it, let me see here. Okay, so rags. Craft a torch, if we combine it. Craft a fireplace. There we go. Craft this. Okay, now take 2 hands. Now, you're going to tap R2 to choose the placement, but you want to get it in here. Place it. Okay. Yes. Alright, let's go back up. Now, obviously, I don't have a way to light this, but I'm trying to hurry up and get this food cooked, like stat. I only lost 1%, so that's good. They must have the settings down a little bit. So let's go out and try to get some more short sticks, long sticks. If you do this for too long, that might be when we get a problem. Oh, you can't combine the long sticks. That's just great. Drop that one. Run back over here to where you were at. Do vicinity check, because you know you left one on the ground somewhere. Oh, we got 3. Go away. Now, if you'll notice, when I'm holding a stick, I have the option to split it. When you split it, you should get 3 short sticks, I believe. Combine. Now I have 4 short sticks and a long stick. Hold, combine. Cooking stand again. So, we have plenty of that. Oh, you know what? We are going to need to do those. Take these to our hands. We can break those ones down if we need them, but when you look, short sticks, you can attach to the fireplace, which we're going to want to do. And you walk up to this fireplace and do the vicinity check. Do we got to crouch? Maybe we got to crouch. Yep. Okay. So now that the fireplace is in there, right there. So we used the sticks and a rag. So we have kindling in there already. You only need 1 piece. You don't have to fill all these up. We got some fuel from our sticks. This is what you're cooking. You only get 2 cook slots, and you get your smoking slots right here. Smoked meat lasts way longer than cooked meat. And you have the option here to put pots on, the cooking stand. And if you don't need to see any of these, also you can, you can click on them and hide these. That's why there's a little arrow on that. And it does have an inventory right here. You can hold 40 items in a fireplace, but again, they will burn also. So that's kind of something to think about. But I'm gonna have to pull something open on my phone here because I'm drawing a blank on how to I'm trying to make a hand drill, and now I'm drawing a blank because I find so many lighters in the server that we're on. You can find lighters and like blow torches and stuff like that, but oh, that's right, I'm doing it wrong. So we do need the short stick, which is fine, but it's to my surprise that I need, in order to make that hand drill, you just need a stick, a short stick. So we'd have to split one of these down for a short stick, and you need to come up to a tree of this size or larger. There's a few smaller ones down here. We gotta have a knife, and we have to, there'll be an option on there to, you know, gather sticks, all that kind of stuff. We need a knife because we have to shave bark off a tree. It's literally what we need to do. So we're gonna see if we can find a knife. Otherwise we're gonna die if we don't find food or a knife. Pea coat. These are usually great insulation. Look ridiculous, but yeah, we're gonna wanna do that. Let's switch, even though it's terrible shape. I'm just gonna drop you, put you back in. I don't need that. It's fine. Give me a knife. One thing about this game, just stop looking. But we can't, because we're gonna die of needing food. And we haven't found nothing for food. Oh look, there's the sign too. You can keep your eyes open for these blue signs like this. It'll tell you where you're gonna go. Gleneska, that way. I don't know how you say that, Zelasi and Chiwozik, something, who knows. And if you find a tourist map, or you download that I Survive, you pretty much got to do that. Find one of those signs, you'll kind of pinpoint your location, and you'll start figuring out where you need to be. This map, BK-12, 12 gauge rounds. Loud gun, decent power, but it's kind of for an early game, but you can't suppress those, and you want to find suppressors. But anything in this particular map, the north is the safer area, which is where we are at. And the further you go south, you're going to get better loot, better everything, but it is more dangerous. There's more zombies, there's more everything. You'll have radiation zones and pockets that you're going to have to worry about as well. So we get bandage. Cool. Still not a knife. Just want a knife, man. Oh, there's a flag. So some servers, they make you make a flagpole, and like I said, we'll show you on a different server that's a little quicker than this one, but this is just a fresh spawn server. What do we got there? Of course, there's 12 gauge rounds that I didn't pick that BK up. But sometimes you're required to find a flag and craft a flagpole kit. Get up a flagpole to mark your base location. Most servers, you got so much time to get one up. It's like, okay, cool. You found a garage. You locked yourself in there. You built a nice gate. Maybe found some barbed wire, but they want a flagpole up. Otherwise, they're gonna wipe you off the map there. Cannot believe we can't find a knife though. This is pretty irritating. These sheds out back though, you usually find like hatchets, metal wire, very important. You cannot craft it. You can craft a fence, but in order to turn it into a gate, you have to have this metal wire on you. And you can pretty much only find it in these little sheds. Some of the bigger garage type things, they'll be in the corner. Yes! We now have a backpack. As soon as I picked it up, it auto-equipped right here. Now we got a pea coat. Got our cargo pants are holding this. And now you can go down like a mountain backpack. Now we got 80 more item slots. Yeah, buddy. just need a knife now to not die. There's a construction site right here. Sometimes you can find some tools like the sledgehammers, maybe a axe. We can probably hit a fire station and get an axe, but it's kind of far away and probably kind of dangerous. Well, this is where planks will spawn too. I don't see any planks, but there'll be like a wooden plank stack, I think. Is that it right there? Yep. Nope. Frick. Come on. By the time I find this knife, I'm going to forget where I started making a campfire at. Jenny! And those spawn in worn condition. Same thing though, look at, you have to find spark plugs. You'll have to do it for the cars, all that. But you'll find those in garages and places, little sheds like this too. But it is a lot of looking. Great game, very realistic, but man oh man, did they get almost too realistic with it. Trail shoes, those are probably better than mine. Swap those out, drop you, put you back. Really? Wear a hockey mask? I'll stick with my polka dot thing. Apparently there's no kitchen in this house. I mean, what the hell? Okay, we're having very little luck here. So I know I came from that direction. And this can get... Oh man, we should have made it in here. It's a nice fireplace. This game can get a little... Oh, it's just a wrench. A bit repetitive. Yay! That'll work for a minute to maybe not let us die. Some of these things, you don't even know what the hell they're called or how to say what they're called. Let's put that away. But I believe this is a chocolate bar. Classic flavored wafer. But something you can eat right away, and you don't need a can opener. You don't need anything like that to open it, and that's gonna at least help me a little bit right now. Of course, we dropped that P1 pistol and now we found a mag for it. Great. Oh well, the mag's in good shape though, so I'll keep that. It's funny, all I can hear in my headset is this guy's stomach growling like crazy. Yeah, I know, buddy, you're hungry. I'm still looking. Hiking jacket. It's in crappy condition though. What is that? Flare? Yeah. Not very good. And those can be useful if you find a flare gun and you got a friend that you're trying to, trying to find on the map, because you'll never spawn together. That's one thing that does get kind of tricky with this, is you guys could spawn on two completely opposite sides of the map, and it's a big map. You're not just gonna, oh hey, there you are. Not how it goes. Okay. My God, this is getting ridiculous. Quilted jacket. Oh, why am I sick? I said I'm sick. What's going on? Damaged. I get that. What in the world? Oh, dude, my hands are filthy dirty. Yup. It's hard to see because of that hands, like the inventory box right there, but you can see my hands are covered in blood. I just ate that wafer. So, that's it. And the only thing I can do now is try to find charcoal tablets. I need to cook food. Ooh, barbed wire. You can put this on a gate. You can also, if you find a pair of pliers, you have to have pliers in order to make the gate as well. So, I mean, that's kind of a given, I guess. If you find pliers, you can take barbed wire and you can combine it with the pliers and you can make a regular metal wire, like if you don't need the barbed wire for some reason. I don't believe you can take regular metal wire and make it back into barbed wire. I think Harley actually did a little test on that, and I don't think it was possible, but I am close to a well, though, I know that. And I'm also close to a medical facility. I'm close to the fire department, apparently. Fire department should be right down the street. These guys are hard. Nothing good on you. Oh, he's got an NPC suit on. That means he's from like the radiation zone area. Of course, you can't take anything from him. So we might have to abandon our campfire and go. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it if we don't get better, anyways. So where are we? Oh, there's the well right there. Okay, I know where I'm at now. So let's see, if I put this away, does it give me the option? Yes, wash hands, bam, there we go. Oh, I just drank, and that was stupid, because now I'm going to get even more sick. I forgot it was just tap to wash hands. Now we can drink with clean water. We're going to be pretty screwed, though. So I am in Toplin. I know this because I based up, and at the end of this road, that white building way down there with like the kind of black square in it, that's the police station. Which we want to go there because they usually have great weapons and stuff like that as far as being in the north. We're going to boogie back this way as quickly as we can. Try to go to the medical facility, kind of like makeshift hospital looking thing. Before I die. I'm starving still, but this road should spit me out right by it. It's right at the, it's like pretty much right where I'm pointing, because I think this curves back to the right. It's like up there. We'll just skip that road to her. Let's go this way. And hope that we can heal a little bit. Oh, there's a greenhouse. Always check these things too. There's usually sometimes some food, like a pepper, an apple, something like that. Some seeds. You can make crop plots. Saw. Extremely important to make planks. There's the medical facility right there. Always these blue buildings. Usually they're surrounded. There's a medical zombie right there, but you got to get in here and close the doors. There's 3 doors. You got that black door and this back one right here, so luckily those are closed, but let's see what we can find. Is that a scrub cap? Yes. And you see my character is moving kind of funky now too. But check all the rooms, vicinity check them. This is always the supply house though, right here. There's tetracycline. This is what will help the most. I think I have food poisoning though, so I don't know if I need charcoal or tetra. Take 1. Put it back. Now you can see in the bottom right corner there, next to my thirst, to the left, there's the little like virus looking thing, and then you see right next to that I just took a pill for it. So the effects will wear off, and you're not going to just get better after taking 1. You have to take it like repeatedly for a while. It might take all 4 of these. It's a blood test kit. You can test your blood. And, oh, there we go. Charcoal tablets. So that's good. So now, if we take one of these. Alright, now we should be getting the effects from both. If you're throwing up, getting sick, charcoal tablets seem to work. And if you are, have some kind of viral infection, if you tetracycline is like, your antibiotic, I guess you could say. Pretty much good for just about anything. But if you're constantly getting sick and throwing up, it's like charcoal tablets and that. But cool. So we're probably going to die either way, but we're going to wrap this one up. You kind of get the idea. I wish I could have made that campfire, though. I need a knife. But really all you're doing is you're going up to it with a knife on the tree, and it'll give you the option to shave dark bark or light bark. And you're just going to shave it as soon as the little wheel goes around once or twice. Do a vicinity check, it's there. And then you're going to combine your bark and your short stick or long stick. I think it's short stick, though. Most of the stuff is with short sticks. Combine them, and then it will give you the option to make a hand drill kit. And then you'll be able to light your campfire with that. Crappy that I couldn't show you because we can't find a knife, but whatever. We'll see what's up. Let's go out with a bang here and start. Just slay something. And sometimes they have medical supplies on them too. I cannot believe I haven't even been cut yet, so. Alright, well, in the next one, we're going to jump to our server and actually show you guys where you can get to. I'll probably have a little more resources, and I can show how to combine a lot of this stuff as well. I know I have better stuff on that server, so. But this is a good one to show you a fresh spawn. Till next time, guys, see ya. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're going to try to push out some more stuff here real soon. Thanks, guys.